I break up the total IT cost, and some study says in a two major cloud, basically two cost breakups. One is that 17.6% is all about the IT cost goes to cloud, major of the organizations, and rest of them 82.4% goes to the IT cost, IT investment, other IT investment, labor, and all those things basically goes over there. The question comes, and specifically the CIO, CFOs, and IT finance leaders like you, that can I have a complete view of my cost? Can I go deeper into my costs? Can I understand what is happening, what is being consumed where? And that's a big question which comes, and that is where you can't optimize if you can't see it, correct? And that is where, let me start with first point, okay? Let me start with the cloud cost first. The cloud cost, which is a 17.6% is the overall IT budget, 30% of the growing expenditure on the cloud is actually going waste. That's what some studies basically suggest. And then by 2028, and this is there are some studies available which basically talks about that 70% of the organization will be unable to deal accurately or track their cloud cost or the cloud consumption over them. And may I request, how many of you agree with this? One hand. Is it not right or wrong or something? That's what the study says. Literally 30% of the cloud cost is going waste. And that's where the common question comes. Can I basically have a transparency into my cloud spend? Can I basically go and look at my cloud averages? Can I basically manage my workloads? Can I basically manage my cloud costs pretty well? Who is using what? Can I go deeper into my cloud perspective and understand what is happening into my cloud consumption? And that is where the organization or the digital leaders are actually moving towards FinOps. What is FinOps is all about? FinOps helps you to understand, inform you the what's happening into your consumption. It helps you to optimize your cloud consumption and then operate it pretty well. So that's what FinOps is helping the organization, and that's where IBM is trying to help with IBM Cloud Ability as a tool, which is basically helping organization to manage their multi-cloud environment, to understand what has been consumed from the financial perspective into your multi-clouds, and then basically help you to detect anomalies and reduce the waste which is happening into your cloud spend. You can take a performance-driven optimization actions. You can drive economies. You can better negotiate a contract with the vendors, and that's what it helps you in basically optimizing your cloud cost approximately by 30% and more. Doesn't it excites that if my cloud cost goes 30% less, what I'm doing it? And I'm sure CFOs which are sitting in this room, they will be like, yes, if you can do it, and we can prove it also to you. Okay, so that's where the IBM Cloud Ability basically helps. What it basically unblocks for you. So FinOps basically helps you the unblocking of various areas. One is, of course, it reduces the waste. It makes you understand where the waste actually happening. And this is a big question which our CXOs are being always asked, that you are spending so much of cost on the cloud, where it's actually been consumed. There is inconsistent tagging. Which department is using what? Still the answer is not available. Many of the CXOs really struggle on that. And that's where the Cloud Ability unblocks the FinOps blocker and helps you in going deeper into your financial operations of your cloud. If I go further, there's a big question which always been asked. I am using a cloud, a public cloud, and native tools are there. They are doing good job. What is the differentiation you are bringing on the table? A key blocker or a key question which always the executives ask from us. The first thing what we always tell them that the native tools are single cloud. They are only meant for what they are for their own cloud perspective, and we are multi-cloud visibility. We basically work from the alignment with the business side of the story, okay? And that's where the differentiation brings. A big cost is going into the IT executives when they comes to the CFOs and they talk about, sir, I'm consuming so much cost in Kubernetes. I'm taking a container journey. I'm taking a digital transformation journey. So Kubernetes is becoming another animal where the cost is going and nobody knows about it. And that's where we have a deep visibility into the Kubernetes cost and so many areas. So of course, the native tools are good, but we covers the complete gamut from a single pane of a glass. And that's where the IBM tools are being used by many of the CXOs across the globe, which are taking the benefit to basically optimize their cloud cost and get a visibility into their cloud cost. Let me go further. We talked about cloud cost, which was 17.6%, but the bigger chunk is 82.4%, which is IT, labor, the infrastructure, so many things from the IT perspective. How to manage it? And the biggest challenge is data. I can't trust my data. I know why it is so difficult to get this data right. Desperate data sources. Data is available into various sources. Difficult to consolidate. I think the speaker which was speaking in, before me, they were also talking about data, that how they consolidate data, they understand better. And they were also talking about the desperate sources of data. Manual and rigid processes. Then unpredictable data changes. Then if I talk about high volume of data inconsistency, okay, poor governance, lot of things are happening. Ultimately, the risk is IT still continues to be a black box. IT remains a cost center and not a strategic partner. Still, organizations are seeing that 40% of the TCOs are still not fully utilized, correct? Over-reliance on shared cost without clear accountability of who is consuming what. And that is the reason many of the organizations are moving towards IT financial management. CFOs, CXOs are actually looking at the financial management of their complete IT budget. What financial management brings to you? Simple. Right data in a right way to a right stakeholder. If you get that visibility, you know what are the decisions you need to take. And that's where it helps CFOs, CXOs to answer following questions. What I am spending, what is being spent, where it is being spent, why I am spending it, who is spending it. Big question, who is spending? Who, when, what, where, why. 5 W's, that's what the IT financial management help organizations to basically answer these questions. And that's where we are trying to help with IBM Apptio as a portfolio, which is basically helping organizations to deliver the actionable insight into your data. You can basically identify opportunities to reduce cost. You can align IT spend to your business needs. You can go deeper into the investments, understand where the investments are not being utilized proper or the ROIs are not coming. And that's what the IBM Apptio as a portfolio basically helping organization to do that. And how it is doing? We are doing data modeling. So data sources, it's an automated way. We collect data from all these sources directly in an integrated manner. And then IBM Apptio data management engine, which works on a standardized organizations or standardized formats from the various financial organizations, and then basically churn out the data and inform you that where the various type of informations are available from the overall cost perspective. So it's help you in delivering the costing, planning, billing, your benchmarking of your complete IT costs. Now, outcomes. Simple outcomes. If I can get my 3 to 5% saving of redirection of your IT budget, 3 to 5% is a huge amount. I can talk about the intangible benefits, so many over there. But if I just simply say that cloud cost, I talk about 30% of reduction of your cloud cost. Now I'm talking about 3 to 5% of your IT budget. If I can save it for you, That's a decent cost for a CXO to go and talk to the management. Yes, sir, this is where we are saving from the overall IT financial perspective. IBM FTO is the one of the trusted leader in the ITFM industry, and so many customers, almost like 60% of Fortune 100 companies managing their 650 billion RT spend onto our, and we are being given accolades by various organizations across the globe. And Aptio is, by the way, acquisition from IBM, which we acquired, and we are available outside to discuss more about this. And we are trying to solve a complex problem with a simplified solution. That is ITFM, and IBM Aptio as a solution from the cloudability and the Aptio perspective is trying to basically help you on the FinOps side and other side of the ITFM side. We are trying to help on both the side of the story and trying to basically reduce the cloud cost and as well as the IT spend, manage your IT spend better. With this, I would like to basically invite all of you. So IBM as an organization, we do our flagship event in Boston every year, and which basically a small replica of it, exact replica of it we bring to India, where we talk about various use cases. And this year we are doing it in Mumbai on 15th of October, and it is happening. It's a IBM flagship event where we are not only presenting the cost and the financial benefits solutions from IBM, as well as we are showcasing agentic AI and various other AI driven automation as well as data solutions over there. So my humble request, you all are welcome over there. There is a link available on our booth with Crayon. You can register to that, and looking forward to see you all over there and in that event and meet you over there personally. With this, I take a pause. Thank you very much for attending this session.